BOIHR Candidate Selection System. This system can link to main website by giving an URL or can use separate URL. There are three types of users, HR admin and candidates, where candidates also divided into two parts. Internal and external candidates. System main page contain three types of filtering to search a job. It has a search box, department-wise search options and designation-wise search option. User can select the job they need to apply and, if they need to apply, they need to log in to the system. New user has to register first. And internal users can use their HR system login username and password to log in to the system. When user register, he or she has to enter all the basic details. When user log into system, welcome username display in the top right side. User can access the user dashboard where they can create or update their profile and can edit basic informations. User profile page contain all the details that should be included in an user resume or CV. User can upload a resume file if needed. When creating user profile, he or she need to add all the details which necessary for the selection process. User can upload image, PDF files or documents to the system as their certificate files. HR department can add all the contact details using Contact Us page. HR department can log into the system using admin password where they can manage all the operations. Admin can use the administration tab where he can manage all the operation, which includes Carter management, job posting, resume screening and adding marks to candidates. Small tabs contain all the supporting activities for main operations. Job post salary scale is used to add salary details for each grades. Here you can select the grade and add basic salary and salary details. You can add salary increment details as a list for each grade. In job post, these salary details display like this: basic salary and salary increments. Admin can add, delete or update salary details for each grade. Admin can customize the job post. They can change the job post header, description and all other details as they need. These details will automatically generate when creating the job post. Admin can add designation levels. Based on these designation level, you can categorize the jobs. In home page you can see jobs based on these designation levels. You can add qualification, name of the degrees, master's, professional qualification, and advanced level and ordinary level subjects. Here you can use this systems as a CMS. CMS means Content Management System. It used to manage the creation and modification of digital content, which helpful for major system activities. Carter Management is the entry point to creating a job. Here you can add all the details in order to create a Carter. Admin can add, update and delete Carter details. When adding a new Carter, you need to add all the basic details in the Carter designation level, which we updated using designation level subtab. Salary details will automatically generate based on selected grade. Admin can add internal and external user details for the Carter. These details will automatically generate the job post internal and external description. When adding external details, you have to select degree, master or corresponding details needed for the job post. Admin can edit the generated text if needed. In the job post, these qualification and experience details will generate automatically based on the internal and external details added into the Carter. You need to add the age limit for the Carter, and you can add minimum qualification list if you want to ask from user. Admin can use Job Post tab to create, modify or delete a job post. If you know the Carter ID, you can select the Carter ID, or else you can select Carter ID from the department name and the designation. When you select Carter ID, you can see the automatically generated job post. Here you have to select the which user you need to post this job, internal, external or both parties. If you have any other requirement, you can enter those, and you have to select a closing date for the job. You can submit the job post. Now candidates can view the post job in home screen. If candidate has already updated his profile, he can apply for the job. When applying to a job, user has to answer certain questions. The minimum qualification that we entered in the Carter will ask from the user, and user can select whether they have these minimum qualification or not. Resume screening process. Admin can view the auto-filtered user list for each job post. To view these details, admin has to select the Carter ID from the department and the designation. When you select Carter ID from the list, you can see three types of filtered lists. Those are selected users, unselected users, and selected user list for the schedule and interview. Admin can view user profile in order to check candidate details. There admin can view candidate certificates, and resume in on pop-up window. System will display images and PDF files. Here, admin can add interview panel for the selected Carter. There are two types of interview panel members. Internal panel members, which mean BI employees, and external panel members. When selecting internal panel members, admin has to select location, department, and designation to list down the internal employees. When you click the checkbox, you can add those employees into the interview panel. When you are adding external employees, you have to add panel member name, email, and any remark for the record. By pressing Load Panel Member button, you can add external panel member to the record. After adding interview panel members, you have to update Chairman or DG Approved State in order to continue. You have to select the approved date and the status here. If DG Approved, automatically display a interview scheduling panel. There you can add the interview date, interview time, and the time gap for the next member. You have to select a group size also in order to give one time slot for group of users. Admin can change time, or date, for each user if needed, by editing the time, and the date, in the list. After assigning interview scheduling details, admin can send emails to the panel members, and to the candidates. There are two separate buttons to generate emails. Finally, admin can add final mark for each candidate, by clicking Candidate Mark tab. There you have to select department and the designation to get Carter ID. After selecting Carter ID, you can see a list of selected users with a text box. Here, also you can view the candidate's profile if needed, in order to check candidate's background. You can add each candidate's mark in text boxes, and if selected, you can check or select the state by clicking the checkbox. Finally, admin can send emails for selected users, by clicking Send Email for Applicant button.